Oxen are sturdy creatures, aren't they?
Some of our foes are proficient at ranged attacks. They will prove most troublesome if not dealt with swiftly.
Very well, if I must.
It is in caverns such as these that monsters thrive.
I shan't let them on.
An impressive diversion. Shall I finish them off, Arisen?
We are at our best when we combine our strength.
Fortunes are looking up. All the more so if we sell this newfound prize.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide. Astonishing. I look forward to sharing this possibility with my own master.
Well, well. Colour me surprised.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
A firm push is what's needed here.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? Thank you kindly. I did not mean to trouble you.
Happens to the... best of us. Don't let it get to you. A tad too high, methinks.
Master, I believe I could be of aid here. Might I be of assistance? Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle?
An attack at a moment's notice, Master. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Prepare for battle! It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? Would you care to behold a forgotten riftstone, as yet undiscovered in this world? Then follow me. It isn't far.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it? Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
I'm not quite as nimble as I'd like to be, but I suppose that's what I get for carrying so many things.
How are we to get through this door? allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Holy attack sword proved most effective against it.
Excellent. I could have done no better.
I can do no less in service to the Arisen.
Aptly said.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Thank you.
Remember, knowing your limits does not make you weak.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? No harm shall come to you.
We've found a hidden path. This sort of discovery really lifts the spirits.
Do you mean to proceed? Ah, you're a bold one.
A worthy accomplishment.
Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen.
Would seem our fight is not yet done.
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
No quarrel here.
Master, I found a campsite near here while I was journeying beyond the rift. Shall I take us there now? I will protect you. This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Would be a fine spot to rest. We have another one. Now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
My talents lie in combining material.
Tis pleasantly cool here, what with a canopy overhead. Let us hope we make it through without incident.
I quite agree.
Well fought, Arisen.
Keep on like that. We'll be done here soon enough.
That was certainly worthwhile.
On my way.
I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
Douse the flames before it is too late.
Choppers, Master!
This foe will recoil from flame.
I shan't let them harm you.
Pray, allow me to open your chest. It seems we have enraged our foe. Reckless opponent makes me concentrate.
Well said. Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of aid? Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment. Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside. Void's any cost arisen. You have been doused in oil.
I shall pin the fiend in place!
Well said.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt this triumph.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? Sunset draws near.
Where we do not fall prey to enemy ambush. Watch for the hobgoblin!
Fire's fury shan't be availed against this foe. You have my protection.
Not at the expense of my duty.
Fond of picking things up, aren't you? Was this ox cart assailed? 'Tis in a dreadful state.
Wrought by the hands of brigands. Or the claws of monsters.
One cannot be too careful.
I'll gather this. It might be of use. I will protect you.
Save some for the rest of us, Arisen.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
My baby.
The undead have risen to face us. This foe will recoil from today.
Let us see what you're made of.
The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Unbelievable.
Well, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Over here, if you please.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have seen a pretty stone lying about, would you? One befitting the name the Jadeite Orb. 'Twas stolen from me while I was delivering it, and if Master Everard should find out, he'd wring my neck. 'Tis no exaggeration. He's had people killed afore, more than a few at that. To be quite truthful, Working under a man such as him, I'd only get chewed up till he decided to spit me out. That jewel was my last hope. Unless you were to find it for me. Would you, sir? Oh, pray do a poor man a kindness.
The jadeite orb could...
Interested in my wares?
When does my watch end?
Life is for the living, friend.
Welcome, sir. After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single... vocation when there are so do come again.
That's one of my wares.
Well, oh, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly near the border, where quarrels occur every other day. Hey, do come again? Where? Oh, there's always demand for weapons. particularly near the border. Do come again?
Greetings. You are the Arisen, are you not? Tell is you travel quite a bit. Tell me, in your comings and goings, did you happen to encounter a man by the name of Offulv? He seems to have vanished while in possession of a treasure known as the Jadeite Orb. My fellow merchants are scouring the city for him as we speak, but have had no luck as yet. And if I may be candid, our primary concern is not the merchant, but rather the orb. 'Tis an item of precious importance to myself and my partners, you see. I must see it reclaimed, post-haste. And in my hour of need, who should wander by but the good Arisen? What say you, sir? Would you be so kind as to seek out the Jadeite Orb on my behalf? You will be rewarded handsomely for your service. Of that I can assure you.
Sirs Offulv and Everard each seek the Jadeite Orb. To whom ought we to grant it? Assuming we find the thing at all.
The right to decide is yours alone, Master.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something. On the transference of... It is not like to do much harm on it. Take care how you use it, sir. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I ask. Hope to see you again.
The Jadeite Orb is safely in hand.
Sir Murden stopped taking visitors after his lady wife passed. He's not the friendliest of neighbours, though I can't think he's a bad sort.
Interested in my wares?
The Sovereign's retinue makes to fell the dragon at last. 'Twas a remarkable... Recovery, really. The man was burnt to a crisp.
Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right.
We have aught we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
I only hope the recipient is pleased with our work.
You have my support.
Oi, you there! You've just arrived in town, haven't you? I don't mean to pry, only It's my grandson, a boy by the name of Rog. He's gone missing. Pray tell, have you seen the lad?
Morris, I've just found out Roger's been abducted by beasts.
What? No! How can that be?
I've just heard news. Rog was seen being dragged off by wolves.
Oh, my poor boy. We must go rescue him at once.
Morris, think what you're saying, friend. We can't go charging off after the lad. We are no match for such creatures.
Do you truly expect me to do naught but twiddle my thumbs when my only grandson's been taken from me? The soldiers won't do aught for him, will they now? Consarn it all. He's right. But what else am I to do? If I do not hasten to the poor lad's aid, do you truly mean that, sir? You will save my if you return him to me. I will be forever in your debt, stranger.
Shall we seek some answers?
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite orb? Very well. Pray
Would you mind coming over here?
Poor Rog. He truly is a lovely boy. He's always helping Morris in his shop. And he's delivered me my remedies many a time. Once, he even picked some flowers on his way and put them up for me. All pretty like. I still recall his smile when he told me about the beautiful flower bed he tends to on the outskirts of town. Oh, Rog, will I e'er see your smile again? I suppose I can only hope.
You'll never believe this, but the other day, I saw an elven woman and a dwarven man walking hand in hand. Normally, you put an elf and a dwarf in the same room and they'll be trading blows before you can blink. Mayhap my eyes deceived me.
The flowers that bloom around here glow come nightfall. From what I can glean, the petals absorb the sun's light by day and release it after dark. Isn't that unusual? Nature works in mysterious ways.
Aye, I met Roger by the cenotaph, on the eastern side of town. He had what looked like a bundle of grass with him, only he was carrying it as though 'twere of the greatest import. When I asked what he was doing with it, he would say no more than 'twas a secret. So I told him to get home safe, and we parted ways. Yet no sooner had I turned my back than I heard him scream. I charged to his aid, but a wolf was already scarpering with him and its jewels. Poor lad. His cries haunt me even now. Pray help him if you can, sir. He deserves a better fate than this.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
Mayhap the flower bed will offer some clue as to Roger's whereabouts.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes.
Over here, if you please. Following along, I trust. Take care not to lose sight of me. In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it. Ah, now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. Fell from the beast as it breathed exhaust.
I'll have you back on your feet in no time at all.